Well. Don't we have some more, not really exciting, more depressing for, me. Uh, Kevin Harvick announced his retirement this season. Well, originally he didn't announce it. It was leaked. There was a picture of him posted on Instagram with hashtag forever on his fire suit, and people linked that with Jeff Gordon's retirement when he had hashtag 20forever, and we just assumed Harvick meant this is his retirement, and they deleted the Instagram post, and then that proved everyone's speculation was correct, and um, Thursday, he officially announced he was retiring, and that news was broken by uh, Jordan Bianchi of The Athletic. I hope I pronounced that right. No disrespect. Uh, but yeah, it's just sad time. Kevin Harvick is the GOAT. He's the legend. If you don't know Kevin Harvick, this is him. This is Kevin Harvick here. Um, I want to go over a few of his stats, and I also I want to talk about some stuff. This is just wild. Um, so yeah, Thursday he announced he's retiring. Um, it would be, I think this is going to be his. Let's see here. This is going to be his 23rd season in NASCAR. Uh, they said he is the second longest consistently racing driver in the series. I think Jeff Gordon had like 820 something consecutive starts, or 830 something consecutive starts, and Kevin Harvick, when he retires, will have like 800 and like 20 or something, and it will be like only 15 races off from breaking Jeff Gordon's Ironman record. So Kevin Harvick is definitely up there with the GOATs and legends. This is just his stats. And from 2014 on, he switched teams. He took over the ride for a late Dale Earnhardt Sr., and all they did was change the number and paint job on the thing and gave him the car. And he started doing great, uh, going good, and then he ran into some issues with the team here. Ended it off well. 2014 went to Tony Stewart's team, also a goat in his own terms, and ever since then, just look at 10 years of pure dominance here. Ignore this season, still an off year, but look at that. Look at that average finish. Even for an off year, his average finish was better than his last season where he won two races. So even with this man having a bad season, he can still run great and run consistent. Sorry for the voice crack. It's early in the morning. Um, yeah, this is just nuts. Uh, he is a goat, and there's more stuff here I'm getting to. Right here is drivers with the most top tens in each decade. As we can see, Lee Petty and Richard Petty. This is back when NASCAR had like fucking 50 races in one season, and they were racing at like the most dangerous tracks in the fucking world with like fucking open roof station wagons, all right, and fucking monster truck tires, okay. And you can see Richard Petty going fucking sicko mode for no reason in the 60s. And the only driver to really get close to Richard Petty numbers were Mark Martin, Jeff Gordon. Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon also goats, and Kevin Harvick, a goat. And he did it. He's doing it now in the 20s. So you can see he is a very consistent finishing driver. He is always up front. If you look up close finishes, he's always in the mix, always in the battle. Uh, I'm gonna just show you some of his finishes when we're gonna fan out a little bit here for no reason. I don't know why I'm fanboying so much, but we're gonna get into this. And even here with the top five, is it by each decade. You can see Kevin Harvick in the 2010s still 145, comparable with Jeff Gordon's thousands run and Mark Martin's in the 90s. And you can see Denny Hamlin making his rise here in the 20s. And the only person closest to Kevin is Kyle Busch, 211. So Harvick still wiped the slate clean with this distance he has over the competition with consecutive top tens. And now here we're going to read some little heartfelt messages from his crew chief Rodney Childress here. In 2013, I was kind of lost at what I wanted to do with my life. Then KH called and wanted me to start the 4 team with him. He looked me in the eyes and told me he believed in me and wanted me to win races and championships with him. He gave me the chance of a lifetime. In that chance, our relationship has never wavered. It's been easy every day. We've talked every day for 9 years. Our passion and push to be the best has never changed and isn't going to change. We still want to win every single week that we show up. In this span together, we've won a championship, 37 races, 25 pole positions, 145 top 5s, 366 top 10s, 2 Brickyard 400s, 2 Southern 500s, 2 Bristol night races, $1 million All-Star race, and many more races and close finishes and dominance. Also, consistently finishing top 5 in the standings for like 5 years straight, something crazy like that, and almost winning the championship like 5 times as well. But most of all, we became brothers, best friends. He taught me to be a better person, smarter, more intelligent, and most of all, we learned what good people with the same goals can do if they really want it. Our team is our backbone, and they have believed from us day one. So I'm thankful for him giving me a chance, believing in me and the guys on this team, and the diehard KH fans that have had my back through good times and bad. Got you, Rodney. This year is going to be fun, and we're going to race like hell. And right here is Kevin Harvick saying why now.
Well, I think as I go through everything that I have going on in life, and you know, Keelan is much better at the racetrack, and it takes a lot.
Keelan is his son, who is now getting into racing himself. And I'm not going to hijack this video here, and you guys can go to Harvick's Twitter and view all this for himself. Give him the flowers he deserves. But Harvick basically says Keelan's going to need a coach, and his kids perform better when he is there with them than him being in a different continent. And that is very understandable. And Harvick is just saying, even with him still being as good as he is, and he could obviously go longer, right now is just the right time to retire. And he was meant to retire 2 years ago, but COVID and the next gen car kind of changed that, and he wanted to help the team out a lot. And that's what he's doing. You know, he sticks to his goals, and it's a very understandable retirement. And he's going out on top, in my opinion, when a lot of drivers go for way too long and end up making their stats look very underwhelming. So yeah, here Ronnie Childers said is he's not going to retire. He still has some money to make. But yeah, right here we have this montage.
Thank you guys, awesome job.
For a shot at the championship.
And he's in to compete for a championship.
And winning the championship.
I thank his team, and he should.
For teammates.
Great job, guys, awesome. Thank you.
Both drive very much alike.
Him doing burnouts with his team owner.
Very hard.
For my family. For me.
This brings a tear to your eye.
We broke records.
History making right there.
We fought. We dominated.
Harvick has been dominant. What a dominating day by Kevin Harvick. Harvick wins again. Puts on a clinic.
We made memories.
Here's what
I am Matt Yoakum.
What was it like driving on wooden tires?
This has been an experience like I've never had before, so it was fun.
From late models to Cup, I've always loved racing. My starting Cup was unusual.
There, Kevin Harvick tapped to drive the Richard Childress car.
But pressure was an opportunity.
Harvick by inches.
And that is all I've ever wanted. There comes a time in everyone's life when you know it's time to move on. And as I reflect back, I am incredibly grateful. From my time at RCR to my time at SHR, I've been fortunate to be surrounded by good people. To my fans, thank you for having my back. To my competitors, I'm not scared to bump you one last time. To my partners, your support is the reason we get to race, and I don't take that for granted. To my team, thank you for believing in me, building fast race cars, and battling with me.
I'm just so proud of everybody on our team.
To my family, thank you for being by my side through it all. We've achieved a lot together, and while this message is sentimental, I want to make one thing clear. There's still trophies to win.
So yeah, this is this is pretty cool, pretty badass, pretty legendary. I guess I kind of did a reaction video. I went against my own words of never doing a reaction video, but I just did, I guess. But yeah, that video, I've watched that video about 8,000 times by now. I'm probably like 9,000 of the 59,000 views on this video. This is him winning the championship in 2014. I remember this like it was fucking yesterday. I was like fucking 11 when I seen this happen. All right.
Way around him. 2 more corners to go to a championship for Kevin Harvick.
I don't think people understand what was on the line. This man did some badass shit this season. He pushed a man into a crowd
the race and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championships. California's Kevin Harvick does it.
Came back from like almost being out of the championship, and then he wins this race. It's insane. I'm gonna make a video on his 2014 season sometime. But yeah, you know, just a sad time, and yeah. That's all I really have. I just wanted to give the flowers where the flowers are due, and you know, just very sad times. I'm gonna cry at a few races. I'm gonna go to a race this season, and you know, that's gonna be a very fun time. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this season. I'm going to be making videos about this season. I'm going to be talking about this season a lot, and I'm going to be making more videos on Kevin Harvick, so stay tuned. Yeah, just, you know, geez, I don't know what I'm going to do if Aaron Rodgers retires next. I'm going to have to find some new people to root for. But forever a GOAT, forever.